At that moment, Seven realized the short period of time to him is the whole life of Lillibird. The life of his only best friend was running out. Once upon a time, under the deep white snow, sleeps a little bird and a vampire.
Thank you. Tom. Tom.
My name is Tom. Danny is a young boy who worked for the bad guys group called Darkness. One day, Darkness planned to rob the bank. There are 4 people in the group: Peter, Kelly, and Nick. They responsible for shooting and threaten the people in the bank. Danny responsible for distracting the guards. The staff in the bank all shout and frightened. Finish the robbing. It's Danny's turn. He sits on the car, pulling the car gear, and take a deep breath, and boom. He passes through all the barrier, drifts around the road in order to escape the police. Nobody can catch him. All of the police crash together and burn in the air. However, they finish their goal and back to their base safely.
Thank you. Next one.
I'm Sandra. Leo was a good friend of Angel. He was kind to Angel and liked to play with her when they were young. Angel also regarded him as her best friend. However, he didn't notice that Leo liked her. When they grew up, they studied the same senior high school. They studied together and had good times. One day, the transferred student came to their class. Angel said, "Who is he?" Leo said, "He is a new student in our class." Then Mark said, "Nice to meet you guys. My name is Mark." Leo said, "He looks like a kind person. I want to make friends with him." Angel said, "I don't think so, haha." At first, Angel didn't really want to make friends with him. However, they became good friends and always played together. Gradually, Angel fell in love with Mark because he treated her very good, and she decided to confess her feeling to Mark. Finally, Mark accepted her and had dating with her. They did everything with each other. Leo felt lonely. After a few months, Mark thought that Angel was not a girl that he wanted. Therefore, he broke up with Angel and had a new girlfriend. Angel was really sad about that and didn't have any hope in her future. Angel said, "Why he doesn't love me?" Leo accompanied with her for a long time. Step by step, Angel realized that Leo was the man who played an important role in her life. Angel fell in love with him and they finally had a dating. To sum up, they all had their true love and had happy lives. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Nico. Teresa is an angel, and one day at a party, she fell in love with Brian. And Brian is an angel hunter who killed every angel he found because his parents was killed by other angel. But they just don't know each other's identity and fall in love with each other. And one day, Teresa accidentally knows that Brian is an angel hunter. Teresa was so depressed and struggled that they can't get together, but she just can't help but fall in love with Brian deeply. And one day, Teresa used a swing to save the girl, but the scent was seen by Brian, and Brian shot at the angel. Then, Brian was so surprised that the woman he deeply loved is an angel, which is a creature he deeply hated. At the end, Teresa was died, and Brian was so grieved and stopped being an angel hunter because he realized that not every angel is evil. There also has kind angel, just like Teresa, who use their ability to save people.
Thank you.
He is a ghost, a kind of ghost. He is bloody and cruel because his emotion already took away by the girl. He wanted to find out the girl and the story started from the made by chance. He saw his girl, a high school student, although her face was different because of reincarnation. He still recognized her at a glance. He started to help her in secret, in order to make up to her even committed unnatural crimes. And because of it, he became more and more weak. And last night, he stood in front of the girl and said, "I'm sorry, my girl. I must go now. Thanks for appearing in my world again. When the first time I saw you, all the memory around my head, your tender and deep feelings, my selfish and betrayed. Before you leave my world, you say you want to be an ordinary person and wish that we never meet again. I make your dream come true. I'm going to use my only power to remove your memory from this night and wish that we won't meet each other in the last life." Finally, he finished.
Thank you.
I'm William. It's 11 o'clock already. At the time, Will was really tired and takes a break against the wall. By the way, everyone has already gone home except Will. Suddenly, there was a strong wind blow into the gym. Chairs and curtains were blowing into a mess. There came a lot of noise. The lights were shut down. Will felt very nervous. He quickly took his school bag and wanted to go home. Somehow, the door was locked already. He started to shout, "Help! Help! Can somebody help me?" After 1 minute, something walks to him very loudly. It was too dark to see anything. Will was so scared that he didn't dare to turn back his head. Someone hit his shoulder very loudly. "Hey, what the heck are you doing here? You're supposed to go home right now, you little monkey," said security. Will screamed out loudly, "Don't you touch my shoulder!" and said, "Why don't you just call me at first? I thought it was just a ghost." Then he went home as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Alice. 5 years ago, Ray drove a car and suddenly a woman hit Ray's car accidentally. At that time, Jane is escaping from her family. 5 years later, John would like to be prosecutor because she is going to find his savior who helped her to flee when she ran away from her home. One day, Ray and Jim encountered into on the way to work. Ray was so surprised when Jim came to his workplace and what purpose she had. Originally, Jane has already become Ray's colleague. In a dark moonlight, they investigate the complicated accident together. Before they arrive at the scene of the accident, many people have gathered there. It was a tall red brick house with a sloping brick roof and rows of windows framed by brick shutters. The whole house was covered in darkness as if were hiding in a shadow of old trees. Did murder leave any clues? Red asked. He looked for carefully with a flashlight. I found a broken note living on the floor, but I don't know the connection between these, Jane answered. We must find out the truth, the reason why the killer killed the child so cruel, Red said angrily. In fact, the child is Jane's brother. Jane was very sad and she wants to find out the killer. Thank you.
Thank you. Just wait a minute because I think there's something wrong with the video. 李贝卡，你去帮我找一下那个安莹好不好？对，去帮我找一下安莹过来。好，just a minute。好 ，because I think this is not really right。我真的听不懂，不是很清楚。就是讲的是很有口袋，一直跑，而且动作还。